I messaged Alvin, but I haven't got a response yet. He hasn't read it.
Okay, so I've got the group set up. We've got a DPS group 5 and 7. We'll be doing the far side of the room as we're looking inwards. 6 and 8 will be doing the close side of the room. We're going to have 4 tanks in each corner for the Razor Gore strat. Hunters are going to be kite, the Dragonkin ads, and then the DPS will be focusing down the caster ads first, and then the melee orc.
Are we going to kill the first couple like last time?
Yeah, kill the first couple of Dragonkins, but once things start building up, let the hunters deal with it.
Do you want to call it out?
Group 4, yeah, I'll call it out. Group 4 will just switch sides depending on what's required.
And so, hunters, we're going clockwise up on top of the platforms, and use the platforms to get extra distance. So, wait till they come up the ramp on one side before jumping off, that sort of thing. So, I'm saying this because there's one hunter who hasn't done it since vanilla, and another that's not completely aware of the strategy. So, just letting it.
And as things get a little bit messy towards the end, get ready for rotation of priest spheres as well.
How's Poppy? Still outside.
What's going on?
Are you inside?
No, I'm going to summon.
For some reason, we're buffing without you guys.
Just hold up a sec. We're waiting for Gorecki.
Are there enough people outside to summon, or?
Yeah,
we're
we're
good. We got it covered.
Cool.
So again, you're right to be the backup mind controller if need be.
About that, you guys discussed having the priests do it to drop aggro. That was kind of a big issue last time. Was wondering, wanted to give that a try.
The healers are going to get aggro on that central pile, I think, pretty much no matter what we do. But yeah, we can rotate priests through if you like.
The main thing is I need to have a backup in case I get debuff or something.
Yep.
But yeah, sure thing. Remind me, which it's the first ability that breaks the eggs, right? Do I need to target it, or do I just need to stand next to him?
It's the one on the left. You need to be on it and just press it. You don't need to target anything specific.
Okay, cool.
Just quickly, with the 4 tanks, sorry, we only really need 4 tanks, so if Form or Moon has good DPS gear and a spec that will work, they might want a DPS for the most part and just be ready to step in and tank if need be. Do you want to pick who out of the ferals wants to tank and who wants to DPS?
Says Moon, my tank gear is better than my DPS gear.
Okay. Are you on Discord, Form? Okay, so I might get you to just DPS until we need extra tanks. I think we should be fine. Can I... Nucleus to be that corner, Thor to be that corner, Moon to be that corner, and Neo to be that. Oops, sorry. Disregard. Thor's going to be mind
Hold up,
control.
yeah.
I'm an idiot. Disregard.
It's all
Sorry.
good.
But let's
All right,
go
grab a
with
soda real quick.
Nucleus that corner, Neo that corner, Moon that corner, Formality this corner.
My corner's the same one, right?
Yeah, I think same as last time for you.
Perfect.
We'll just go with 36.
I think so. The comp looks pretty good to me.
We have a Holy Pally coming after they finish Oni.
Okay. Are they
But I
far
don't-
off for that?
I don't know how long we should wait for that.
Sure.
Are the
It's
heels
516.
Are the heels looking good without it?
I haven't counted. Hold on. Because Sean is DPS, right? Not healing, or yes?
No, I'm healing for this fight at least.
Okay.
Ogletark is red currently.
Yeah, probably if we get that other holy cow, then maybe I'll try doing DPS. But for now, I'm gonna stick to it.
Do we have enough though? It looks to me like we've got 7.
We should
misreading.
have. I think we should have more.
Dayquil and Tweezers are both shadow, yeah?
Let me check with this Holy Pally, see where they're at with Oni.
Can we? Well, let's go over. I think Slacks was asking about the hunter kiting strategy a second ago.
For the foreseeable future, till we're almost overgeared, or at least, in the very least, full, we will have a kiting strategy. We worked through it. I felt like Slacks and Athena had it down last time.
Yeah, and Phil was here too. He actually had a really good pull the last time. He had probably like 5 of them chasing him. So, just to go over it one more time for the hunters. So we're gonna go in a clockwise fashion after it's called. So we're gonna kill the first few, and then Cheese is gonna call out, start kiting or something to that effect, and then we'll start kiting them clockwise around as they come in. So just if you're near one and you're the first to tag it, just start kiting it around. And then use the platform's line of sight kind of thing to gain extra distance. And what I would say is if you're getting beat on and they don't one-shot you, feign death, because yes, you're going to lose aggro on those, but if you can pick up 1 or 2 or 3 as the fight goes on, then it's going to be better than you being dead. So, but they hit really hard. So if you think you're going to get wailed on, just feign death and maybe call it out as well.
Yes, please call it out, because they're going to come right to the healers.
I do see them hopping back.
Do all the hunters here have mics?
I
I don't think Athena does, if I remember. But.
I have one. This is Athena.
Yeah, it's just do we have the
So Athena's got one. Guns, you've got one.
Affirmative.
Okay, cool. And
Kiana?
I have one.
you have one?
I have one. I'm just sick.
Okay, cool. But just say something if you either die or you have to feign death, and your ads are gonna aggro the healer. Did we
Okay.
want to do what we did last time with soul stones, or?
Oh yeah, trade me if you want one.
We got 4 warlocks,
soul
so yeah, we
stones.
should have lots of soul stones.
Oh, who do we want to soulstone?
Priests.
Well, we did the hunters last time, so I'm just saying. I don't
Yeah.
care.
Yeah, don't. For this fight, it's probably better to use those for the hunters because it's not like a hassle to come back to it.
Now that being said, do you want to do it once to kind of make sure we kind of understand the strat, and then use the soul stones, or do you want? I mean, you know,
Um,
hopefully it's one shot.
Just a quick FYI, when we get into phase 2, Thor's going to be the last mind controller heading into that phase, so he should have maximum aggro. We're going to have the ranged DPS and healers on this side of the podium ahead, and Thor and the other tanks are going to be fighting for aggro kind of in front of the podium, so that when he goes to do his AoE fireballs, you can line of sight it near where those broken chairs are, just down below the podium.
Alrighty, since we're about to pull, can I do a quick word about loot rules?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, so our guild uses EPGP, and as the pugs, you can roll for a main spec upgrade, and if a pug rolls and wins, then you get that loot. If a guildie wins, then the EPGP window will pop up, and we'll distribute that within our guild. For the person that wins within the guild, that piece of loot, because we want to focus on progression, we want to focus on getting through these bosses, and everybody needs upgrades. If that person within guild wins, they're not going to roll again for another upgrade tonight, because that would put the pugs at a disadvantage as far as the statistics of them actually getting a chance at loot. Does that make sense?
Yep.
And just to clarify, individuals are rolling rather than, say, gang or something.
Yes,
Just-
individuals.
Just keep in mind that if you're in guild, an individual roll that wins doesn't win necessarily. So if you get the high roll, it's still going to go back to EPGP value.
Yeah, so
And
you
also
can roll
for
like
the
100,
pugs.
and it won't be your loot. It'll be whoever has to do that.
And,
Roll
and also
100
just to
and
clarify
you
for the
put
pugs, if let's say two people from the guild roll, the loser may actually get that even if the pug was higher, because it's just going to go into the EPGP system. So if you see somebody that rolls a 2 and they get the loot in the end, just keep in mind that as long as somebody in the guild rolled higher than you, it's going to go to guild.
Okay.
There's also a cap for pugs. One piece tonight. You don't really come in expecting more than one piece anyway.
I want all the pieces.
Okay, how are we looking at buffs? And let's probably get one in before we bring the pally.
I think you've got it right, Form. I think you've got it right. We'll have to re-go over all that loot stuff when the pally gets here, right? Good fun.
Could you just call out which groups are on which side again?
Okay. So if you're in group 5 and 7, you'll be DPSing on the far side, which will mean these two corners that are being tanked. If you are in groups 6 and 8, you'll be doing DPSing on the close side, which is these two tanks. If you're in group 4, just rotate between both sides, just whichever side you need, see needs help out. That's pretty much it. And again, the tanks, Nucleus, Thenonian, Moon, Formality. Try to keep the caster clump in the middle of the room nice and tight, so that when we need to bomb AoE fears as things get messy towards that, we'll be able to call out. And if you're a priest bombing fear, preferably the shadow priests, I think, taking turns, so maybe Twee and then Dayquil. If we need more than that, then the other healing priest may need to step in.
All right, let's do this.
Much appreciated.
5, 4, 3.
Thanks, you're gonna
2,
rush before me.
1.
Get off there, please. Move to the center of the room, the caster pile. It's a nice diamond to make you...
Drink if you can.
Don't go so close into the corners, please. Try to stay on the corners of the block. Tanks. So that the Uke.
There they go.
Killing the first few.
Nucleus, you need to get into the other corner, please. This is Neo.
Other corner?
Other corner.
You're in the upper corner.
One that I pinged. Up here, Nuke. Follow me. Follow Cheese. Nuke. Just stay here. They're gonna go.
Mages.
Alright. No more drakes from now, aside from the hunters start kiting, please.
There's one on Nuke as well.
Yeah, kill the one on Nuke.
And I think I had that one.
No DPS on the drakes, please. Just hunter kite.
One on formality that's half dead.
Kill it if it's half dead, please.
Oh. Two mages there though, switch.
Mages up. Moon's corner.
Keep it up, hunter.
Approach the mages.
I need help. Mages, please.
Mages in Anathema.
It's got a bunch of them in one corner.
I'm down. Sorry.
Units down, careful. You might have to start bombing first.
Oh, Slacks is getting beat on.
Oh, we got some drake problems.
They're above.
Yeah, I think most.
Boom.
Yeah, I had 4 or 5 at one point, and then there was one running straight from in front of me. So.
We have white protection.
And also to clarify, hunters were going clockwise. So I saw a couple people going counterclockwise.
Alright, so any adjustments we need to make yet there? This is a strat that worked for us last week. I think it should work. We can get some unlucky situation. Did the sides look balanced as far as DPS?
We saying the tanks were too far out?
Tanks need to be on the edge of the square. So there's a square in the middle. It's fairly obvious to see. So inside or on the edge of it where possible. You're going to see the casters and the melees go up to the top of the platforms or follow things briefly when they come. Don't follow them. Don't chase them. Just let them come back.
We running back or do we have soul stop?
Just run back.
Oh yeah, tanks definitely don't worry about the mages, please. Just let the melee stomp up and down them. just focus on the caster. Sorry, on the melee orc.
One big question would be, can we kill a second round of Dragonkin?
I think so.
6 eggs on that fight. That's pretty good.
So who do we have a main assist? I've been just slash targeting mages, but maybe that's not disciplined enough an approach.
It's a little bit hard to main assist. I think with this because there's multiple sort of sides and corners and whatnot.
Yeah,
I'd
I mean,
say
I just if something, I think people said something needed to die, and I just had a hard time locating. Maybe if we just if somebody has an easy marking add-on, you can just slap them on to things that need to die.
It would be nice, especially for the ranged, to have maybe 2 macros. One is just targeting the 2 different types of orcs. And then, I don't know, if it's under half health, especially the mages, they're getting pummeled by melee, so I wouldn't bother.
Mainly, I think the DPS or the range DPS probably just want to focus on the orcs, if anything, as a priority, because you're going to find that the melee DPS are jumping up and down on those casters pretty.
I'm sure for any of the hunters who hadn't experienced that first, it's a effed up strat, but it's kind of what you have to do until you have killer. Yes. Yeah. Worst thing you can do is go out and watch one of these private servers or something where they're way over geared and they're just killing everything super fast.
They're AQ40 geared to do BWL.
Yeah.
Oh, wrong freaking.
Crazy world buffing on a lot of those attempts that you see as well. Those speed runs of world buff, this buff, that buff. They're pretty well loaded. So
don't go into Ubers like an idiot, aka Ogle.
You weren't alone.
Did we have one of the hunters drop early there? Did they get dazed or something?
Yeah, I think a couple got hit early.
It's a unique experience.
I definitely got dazed, but it was by passing by something else that cleaved me or
and the mages especially, they're like AI or arcane explosion.
Just quickly, can we make sure that the tanks are well and truly inside the square, closer to the casters than out? Because if they can keep those melee orcs out of the kite path, it's going to be less likely that our hunters get cleaved and done. So again, please, tanks, don't worry about tanking the casters, just let the range pop them. The melee should be jumping up and down on their heads pretty quickly. And pull the orcs inside. Don't have them in cleave range of the healers, but just have them inside that big square.
And then I personally was a victim of something similar to last time, which I'm not blaming anyone, but I think there was a fear or something, and so I just had one run straight from in front of me and couldn't really do it.
I think Flo is ready for an invite now. If you guys want to pick up Flo.
Okay, cool.
God damn it.
I'll pop outside with someone.
Ooh, third pally will make a nice difference. Buff.
We also have a couple guys from friends who wouldn't mind joining if you have any more spots.
Yeah.
What are we looking at? What class wise?
We got our main tank wasn't able to make the raid this week, so he's either a druid tank or he also has a pretty geared mage, and I think he's down to come on. And then we have Temperus, who's a mage and or a feral, or not feral, but rest of.
All right, just checking.
Well, did you reset it, John?
Yep, I set it up.
Good. Yeah, that'll be even better with this shit.
Full paladin buffs. Not quite full.
I changed one, drop salve on us because Pally threat is
yeah.
really low.
Good
It's
call.
better to have Wiz than not. Oh. There's something in the Doomguard. This better not glitch it.
It's gonna kill one of us. Who will it be? Oh, it chose me.
Chose wisely.
Probably.
Buffs on that Doomguard, please. Doesn't the Doomguard like randomly like break whatever?
Yeah. It'll break
Yeah, it'll
its
wipe
blade
us in
randomly.
fight.
No, it won't
Pretty
do
cool.
that much, but it's kind of a pain in the ass.
Sounds great.
Hit anywhere near as hard as like the 15 dragonkin that raped me, so.
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
get.
be fighting, and I'm gonna get dazed by the Doomguard.
Can I get some
Worse
stuff
stuff.
from the PSD, please? I lost them all.
It's the bargain you make when you bargain with warlocks.
Yeah, I'm
And,
never gonna click it again if I don't get buffed. So I'm just
I'm gonna
gonna-
summon myself real quick. I'm just gonna get something.
We're going clockwise, hunters, clockwise.
That's perfect. Don't kill it. Oh my god. It was great use of a Doom God, guys.
It's only an hour cooldown.
Yeah. Well, no, yeah. You know, whatever.
That was an adventure. I feel better for I feel like a fuller person for having experienced all that.
Can we get the your MT's mage ult in the mix? Sorry, I missed who that was from Friends. Was that Fosu?
No, it was Gangstar who was saying that.
Okay.
bosses in basic.
Okay, let's go back in.
Yeah.
The paladin that's here is ally power correct? Is that good to go?
Yep.
Sweet.
You're our king's man.
Can we get something other than salve for the hunters?
You're gonna get 3 buffs. It's just we're rebuffing now.
No, but I got salve, so.
They don't need. Yeah, they don't want salve for this. Let's see.
Okay.
Make sure you click
well, I'll
off
change that
salve
over.
if you're a hunter.
No, I'll
Kings
change
and
it. Just give me a
MP5 are
second.
the only things we need.
Yep, I got it. Oh.
I've
It's
given
not
that
letting
about.
me choose might. You want to put might on it?
It doesn't. Yeah, hold on. I can do that.
Yeah, it's not letting me do it.
Don't bother with might, just MP5, it's it.
No, you'll get both.
I
You'll
don't
get
have
King's Might and
wisdom,
Wisdom.
so wisdom and kings would be good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we don't melee anything, so there's no point in wasting their reagents for might.
Unless you're doing sanctuary or something.
Right. Yeah,
Now, hunter pets maybe might's okay, but
Okay. Quick repeat of the strategy. So Flo, you're a healer. Going the 4 corner strategy. We want the healers in the middle of the room, all clumped up. The tanks will be not going right into the corners. We just want them at the edge of the square, keeping the melee orcs away from the caster pile. Hunters will be kiting around the room, up onto the stage and then jumping off to get some space. Just the adjustment from last time, make sure that the melee will be jumping up and down, and the ranged DPS will be jumping up and down on the caster orcs. Tanks, don't bother to tank them, just tank the melee orcs, but tank them kind of tight, not in the caster pile, but closer to the caster pile than we did last time, so that we don't get any random cleaves hitting our hunters, please.
And again, for hunters' sake especially, we'll be killing all ads initially until it's called out and start kite clockwise.
If anything is half dead or 25% dead, don't bother trying to kite, just kite the low ones. The high health.
Mark it when that happens, by the way. Any mark, doesn't matter.
Chase will be using skull on the far side, so if somebody wants to use another shape on the close side. Pesty, you good to go?
Almost.
Brianna.
Everyone kept trying to take my water, you know? That's what happened. Ready.
Okay, let's do this.
Going 3,
5, 4, 3,
2, 1. Go, go. Alright, get to your sides. Caster DPS pile, or caster and range DPS pile to the middle. It says diamond right in the.
Drink up if you can.
inside the box if you can, Neo. Inside the box on the floor. Skull.
Couple
Mage
mages up on the
upstairs.
far side.
Call it out when you're ready for kite.
Alright, kites up, please. Kites up from now. Stop DPSing the drakes unless one's half dead.
Shinra, don't DPS that if you are.
Cleave her.
One in the healer pile. Let's get
Guns down.
Guns is down. Alright, get ready to pop AoE fears if these come into the caster group, please.
Couple of mages up on Moonshine's corner.
I might need a backup here.
AoE fear.
I think I got cleaved.
Oh, man. It's AoEs.
I'm gonna need a backup in about 10 seconds.
The caster's over here.
I had to feign Fluffham's gonna.
Couple mages in the north.
That fear rotation if people come over the caster group, please.
Here it comes. Oh, actually, I don't need a backup. I'm good. I'm good.
Fear. The fear, please.
Dana's going down. Got 4 coming through the center.
We're down to about 3 eggs.
Hit those fears coming, please.
Is there any chance for an innervate?
Moon
She's
can give you
down.
one in 10 seconds.
Another big fear coming.
Sweet. Thank you.
Yeah, those fears are good.
Should have it.
Last
Pop that.
Yeah, sweet.
Alright,
Caster
get in
pile.
position.
There's going to be a jumping warrior. Caster pile. On Thor. Nuke.
Volley.
Oh, Brett's on
It's on
moonshine.
moonshine.
Move his direction. There you go.
Neo.
On Neo.
Volley.
Thor.
Am I too far?
That's on moonshine. We're good. We're on the same side. Watch that clear.
Thor.
Volley.
Moon. Moon's dead.
Ooh, slacks. Back on Thorvald.
Thor's down.
Dead.
It's on Kuzi.
Neo.
Volley.
Get down. It's on Nucleus. Vera.
Vera.
Nucleus.
Now it's back on
nuke. Back
Is
on
that
Neo.
Neo?
Finish it off.
Shield wall.
Sorry, I'm just gonna eat the fucking fireballs
Right,
from
it's on
now
Agri.
Try and run another way.
I was stunned.
It's on me.
Back on Neo. Nuke it up.
Stay right there.
Tanks. Tanks separate.
Nuke, Yeah.
do not be in front of them.
Nuke, you gotta triangulate, man.
Got it's back on me.
Burn cooldown.
All right, he's running back.
Back on Neo. Finish it off.
3%. 2%.
You got this.
Any cooldowns?
Volley. Okay, who died now?
Nuke. That's better, Nuke.
Nuke cooldowns.
That's
Holy
his
Oh God, ugly as sin, but
So sorry.
Yeah, sorry, just for the tanks, you want to be on the opposite side to the DPS, but not next to the tank. Kind of,
Yeah.
trying.
triangulate. Yep, on his hind leg. So whoever has the main tank, he's going to be facing a certain way. The other tanks get to the hind legs and make sure there's somebody opposite you.
Sorry, I forgot. We do
No
get to
good.
that stage that I.
Oh, good. Done is done. Oh, spine shatter. Nice.
And pretty much every boss in here, you want the top 3 threat to be tanks. So if you're not main tank, you're kind of fighting for threat, and then throw a shield on if you end up getting it.
Just as a reminder, do not run into this next room.
Yeah, stay out of the room, please.
Thank
We're
you.
not all going together. Attachment bindings. Heads up, anyone who's wanting to roll.
Nice roll.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's rough.
Never mind.
Did Pulings get it last time?
Sean, you're not there.
Yeah, anyway. Rats flow.
Yeah, Asion's doing a nice slow countdown for you there, Sean.
Sorry, I was
Rats.
not paying attention.
Yeah. Buff's back up.
We go hunters.
Dragon stock abrasive.
Still top 3 for human DPS.
Only slacks? No, but.
In
Oh,
Fury, warrior DPS.
I have him. I got him last time.
Athena?
Too late now.
Yeah.
That's guns.
Fine shatter.
I mean, if I roll, is it greed or is it need?
You get to
At this
specify
point, it's
after.
need.
I mean, I've dual wield that shit. Why not?
Yeah, it's nice, man.
Wait, how does specify after work? Because we're rolling against pugs that are need rolling as well.
So it's gone within now. So do we have the bids at this point, or is it only Neo
Yeah,
that-
I mean, like Neo still has a bid, so just announce it.
Okay, now I can do the greed.
Yeah, now you specify.
That's weird.
that makes sense?
But if you're the only one that rolls, you can just greed roll it, even if you were gonna need roll it, and then you're getting it for discount.
Yeah, or if you greed roll it, but the pugs need roll it, and you get a higher roll, then you.
So Nucleus is throwing a need in the mix there. So
Wait, did I
You
do a
didn't
need?
roll before.
yeah,
No, he hit greed. They all hit greed.
Oh,
Oh
how
god.
many mistakes can I make in a day?
No, you greeted. Unless you want a need.
sorry, I misread that.
Yeah, because it always says needs. It's just you gotta read the
Everyone sees in brackets great, yeah.
Alright, I am not seeing that pop up at all for me.
Do you have the
Yeah, Neo was the only one who rolled on it, then why are we...
All right. So just quickly, if nobody outside the guild rolls on it, it's basically just going to be DKP. So once it goes within guild and we're spending, then people who want to spend at that point can spend. The main thing is we just don't want to have a situation where people that are outside the guild are sort of getting beaten out for stuff, and then the roll isn't going on within the guild. If that makes sense.
Right.
Okay, are you ready to press forward?
All right, so we want to be ready and run into the group, run into the room. Tag all of the things that we can, feral sprints, hunters. Let's move to the edge. And 3, 2, 1, go. Tag, tag.
Do it, do it.
The heroes. You are persistent, aren't you?
Them all?
Your ally here attempted
Just
to
someone run up top, make sure we get them all.
I got the other side.
Christ. Now he shall serve me by slaughtering you. Get up with Redworm and destroy them.
Got an ore.
Sweet.
Nothing up top.
Okay. Let me shuffle the group somewhat. If you're a priest, please put on your healing gear. I think we're pretty much going to need all priests to be spamming AoE heal.
Thor and I should be in heavy fire resist, right?
I believe so, yes.
Yes, and Neo.
So the 4 tanks at this point will be Moon, Neo, Thor, and Format. Do you have any decent fire resist gear?
Let's see what else I got here. How high should my fire resist be?
315 is capped, but somewhere in the 200s would be good.
I don't think I'm very close to that.
I'm gonna roll a 226. Keep some threat gear on.
Neo might be sitting real good, actually, since we crafted those 2 pieces today.
Yeah, I'm at cap.
And you're probably able to sub out some bad pieces, too.
Put what
Temporal Fluff, are they both resto?
Temp and Fluff, yes.
Okay.
Thor, where are you gonna stand?
Right here.
And then flow and pulling are bombing heals on the current
No,
tank.
Why am I in a group by myself?
Hang on.
I'm moving myself.
Hang on. So, do I need to have a paladin for the fire resist aura with the tanks, or is your baseline gear good enough? Because I'd really like to have Yin in that group.
I need
Well,
why don't we
all
go
the
with 3 tanks?
yeah, all the paladins should be having FR aura up. So just put
Yeah,
Yin
no.
over the fourth.
All right, just chill out for a sec. What I was going for, so basically at the moment we'll have formality in a slightly separate group. What I'm going to do is I'll have the 2 resto druids in that group, and then every other group should have a priest in it. So all of the priests will be spamming their prayer of healing. Yin will be spamming prayer of healing in the tank group. Pullings will be healing the current main tank. And Temper and Fluff, raid heals and keep your particular group.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to have the main tank will obviously be tanking in front of the boss where Thor's currently standing. The off-tank group will be off to this side, fighting for aggro. Going to have Pullings healing Thorvald, and then whichever tank is the main tank at the time. Yin's going to be popping Prayer of Healing to heal Thor and also the off. If you've got spare time, Resto Druids, try to lay hots on the tank and the off tanks as the restos probably don't actually need to be in the actual group to heal, do they? They don't have any group related heals.
Just tranquility and that's it. And it's only in 5 minutes. You can use it once.
Okay. All right. So we want to we'll have a melee group into the side. We'll have a caster group just slightly back. The splashing from both groups as far as AoE heals should hit each other. Just gauge with the hunters, you may need to move back slightly.
The cloak isn't a big deal for this particular dragon. It's more for the 3 drakes later on.
Okay.
It's for Neff, really.
Pretty much now. Should we be switching them out now anyway? If we haven't.
I don't think it's necessary yet.
Okay.
Did we, sorry, you did go over the burning adrenaline. My bad if I missed it.
Okay, so just melee DPS, just trying not to have too much threat.
If you are potentially a tank, you want to be jamming as much threat in as possible.
Yep.
Please make sure you have details and tiny threat on. If you're a warrior, please make sure that you are using cleave to dump rage. Don't use heroic strike or else you'll end up pulling it. If we can get paladin rebuffs, please. I think we're about to run out. Or at least rebuff salve, please.
Neo, where are you at?
I'm on the other side of Val.
Can you get a little closer? There we go. Sorry, dude.
Can hunters grab salve instead of light for this one?
That might be cleave range. I'm not sure.
Okay. Well, can you?
They need to be a little bit.
Alright.
They need to be back behind the.
Put them where they need to be, and then I will.
Right where Neo's at right now.
Okay, cool. I'll arrange myself off Neo then.
Okay.
All right, we're good.
And remind me, when we have burning adrenaline, do we run behind this pillar right here?
Sorry. When you get burning adrenaline, just run here. You're going to get instant cast, so if you're a caster, just nuke hard as you're running back.
So we just run to this wall. We don't have to side it.
Yeah, nothing special. It's not. It's just a range thing. It's not.
And do we need like stacking tight? I remember stacking in tight back in the day.
Stacking in tight helps. If you're healer with a melee group, try to stand with the melee group. If you're a healer with predominantly a range group, try to stay with the range group. If we get really unlucky on the priests, just be ready for
Can Fluffums get an AI, please?
And guns. Well, it doesn't matter for this fight.
AI would increase.
It increases crit chance.
Yeah. You got it.
That's it.
Okay, looks like everybody's ready, except for formality. You there, Tuck?
He needs to know if he should be a backup tank.
should be in his fire as his tanking gear ready to go. Sorry, not a backup tank thing. You're in a different group just because I had to balance the groups out. Just be a tank. Full stop.
Yep.
Hey guys, Bunk Crusher here.
Yeah.
Should he be stacked on Neo and I?
Yeah.
though?
Can I know where I'm going?
Melee group.
Yeah, let's get marks up for the stacks for positions. Go on.
Nucleus at this stage, we're not planning to have your tank, but have your tank gear on, just so in a pinch. So what I want to see is Thorvald first, then Neo, Moon, or Formality coming in after that. Whoever's got the highest secondary threat after Thor will be the one that transitions in to be the next tank once Thor's dead.
Okay, but the tanks are on the other side, right?
Yes. Yes.
So you've never done this fight before?
No, I did. That's why I'm asking just because like we had the question on the
Yeah. The tanks would be on the other side of Vale, far side of Vale.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to the other side. Okay.
Yes.
Yes, please.
And give me just a couple seconds before you start wailing on this guy. Please.
Nucleus, actually, sorry, just to be clear, stay back with your group on the other side for the moment. At this stage, I'm not planning to have you tank, just for desperation. So try to stay relatively high on threat. Just don't overtake the tanks that we're planning on. Stay with your group so that the prayer of healing hits you, and I'll call if I need you to move across to the other side. Does that make sense?
Okay, moving to the other side.
Stay just with the melee DPS, and if we need it, sorry, 4 tanks should be enough. If things are working properly, the boss will go down with 4 tanks. But I'll just call if we need anything else.
If he gets the call, he's moving to the other side and not. You got that, Nuke?
Okay. Now I'm clear. I'm sorry it took so long.
Smashed. Okay. I'm going to talk. He's going to blather on for a while.
Too late, friends. Nefarious' corruption has taken hold. I cannot
No.
control myself.
Don't do it.
I heard the virus.
Come on, keep RPing, Sean.
Move in, please.
Flee! Flee before I lose all sense of control. The black fire rages within my heart. I must release it.
Sticks so tight.
Flame! Death! Destruction!
Loose.
5, 4,
Hold back for Thor.
3, 2, 2, 1, 1.
Back. Calm down.
Fucking drag, chill.
Bobby, run away.
Aww.
It's not personal, we just don't like you anymore.
They run away. Execute, but watch your threat, warrior.
It's on pulling.
Down,
Go.
down.
Yep. Yep.
Oh!
There we go.
We lost a tank there.
Yeah, we lost.
Wind's down.
Did you get burning adrenaline or?
Let's see.
Pulling said burning adrenaline.
Was it me?
Yeah, you did have burning adrenaline, but what killed Thor?
He also had that. But
Let's get back in. It's looking pretty good for a while there. We need to bulk up the heals on Thor at all.
Alright, that's all stone up.
sweet.
Is it safe to rest from there?
Yeah, but you can't
Yeah,
go
looks
further
like
than
it.
that.
He just goes back to normal.
No.
He will always be aggro.
Now he's like threat.
He'll stay red, but and the tanks will just have to run as the fight begins.
Yeah, sorry. That's Vera's got a good point there. Neo, if you're fighting to be second tank, at the point that you can execute, you probably want to be spamming execute. More likely to get threat than sitting in defensive stance doing what you can.
I mean, I'd even say go as far as popping Zerker. And then Zerker.
Yes.
Yeah. And recklessness. And then swapping back to battle if you need to.
And the pushback is killing me. There's no way around that. Deal with it.
Concentration aura.
Priests should
We
be
can
able to
spare
shield
it.
themselves.
The mages benefit from a paladin with Conqueror if we can spare it.
The fire resist aura is probably providing more of a benefit.
Okay.
So just to confirm, he turned on pulling because of
Yeah.
adrenaline, right?
Just
Yeah.
burning adrenaline. So
Yeah.
you're going to see him turn to the raid on a fairly regular basis to cast stuff. I think, did we lose a couple of healers early? I know we lost
Yeah.
a lot. What's up?
Yeah, we lost. Flow was the second one, I think, and then Pullings was the one immediately after that. So it's kind of bad news.
Is it random?
I think a tank's always third. So there'll be 2 ranged and then the tank.
So I'm just spamming the crap out of Flash of Light on Thorvald.
No, they can't bubble it off.
Oh, yeah.
Burning adrenaline, no.
Please don't bubble it off. I think that actually causes problems.
Yeah, I thought it like jump to another person if you did that. Or something weird.
No, it's actually one of the weird things about Black and Lair is that I think there are a couple debuffs like that that are immune to bubbling. Like I think there's one on Fireball or something that like it pauses it but doesn't actually dispel it.
Just make sure, Sean, are you the pally in my group? Just make sure I have the aura.
Okay.
One moment. I'm looking at the log for the wipe we just had. It Thor died to just breath and cleave. Sean never pulled aggro, so don't worry about that.
It's not an aggro.
It wasn't aggro. He had burning adrenaline.
Once he gets burning adrenaline, it drops his health 5% every
Oh, I
second.
see.
So Everything that hits him will hit him for more of his health.
I see. I see. 1 second. So basically, it was just a transition that we didn't have there.
Well,
A
and
tank transition.
I think, right?
He didn't get to a transition. He died to cleaves and breath, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
Look at the debuff scan and see if you got it.
Oh yeah, sure. I'm taking a look right now.
I don't think I got it.
Let's see. Arcanite, Flow. Yeah, Thor never got it. Sean did.
Sean got the third one?
Yeah, he got Burning Adrenaline. And that was the last Burning Adrenaline that went out.
Did Sean die before me?
Let me. No, he did not actually.
Okay.
Was I? Because
He may have been running though, and able to heal.
Just keep in mind that if you get hit with burning adrenaline and you're a healer, you can spam instant heals as you're moving. We have made sure that Fluffums and Temper are putting heals on the tanks as
Yep.
Yeah, that's just bad luck there, I think. Two Holy Paladins getting hit with it early is kind of a
Ogle's,
shit.
Ogle's switching over to healing gear, and I'm just going to spam heal Thor, so heads up.
Yep.
It's just how it always was back in the day, man. It's just sometimes you get unlucky with burning adrenalines.
I do see Thor getting it. It's a different debuff.
Yep.
What's the name of the debuff?
It's the same name, it's just listed a second time.
Oh, I see. Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Then yeah, Thor did get it. But
I thought so, because like my prayer of healings, when they were hitting him for 1400, was giving him like 30% of his health or some shit.
Okay.
If somebody can keep an eye on that, then that might enable one of the tanks to kind of be ready to jump.
We've just got to. All right. So if that was because the transition didn't happen, we've just got to be a little bit more careful about the threat. I mean, warriors can start executing pretty early on here. So, make sure that we're below Neo and below the ferals. Are both the druids got crowd pummelers that they can throw in the mix for this?
I can if needed. I think it was third on threat.
Okay. Buff's good?
Yep, look to be.
so
Okay, so
is,
you're just gonna.
does somebody need to watch for on Thor? Or is, can you
As
just?
long as we have the threat up, I don't think it matters.
I mean, like when when Burning Adrenaline
Yeah.
pops because you didn't move.
So Thor just call it
And
out.
I'm not gonna, because I'm gonna die. If you die like by a breath or a swipe, you're not gonna blow up like the others. So if
Oh, I see.
if he gets it, he's just gonna die.
I'll try to do a better job of watching Thor's debuffs, but
It's
we
any
just need
death. It's
to
not
call it
just
out.
a debuff. So if you die with it at all, you do the explosion.
Okay.
But you still can't move because you'll cleave or kill Lippus or whatever. We just have to be ready to move into position, whoever's tanking second.
Yeah. Ideally, it'll be Neo or Moon. They just both need to be high, fighting for that aggro and just ready. Hopefully, if Thor gets burning adrenaline, we'll see it this time and call it out, and they can be ready sooner.
Because it's always gonna be every 3, so we can just count.
It should be, but I never saw it.
I mean, it wasn't on you. It was on
Okay.
Thor.
Looks like
No,
everybody.
but DBM should be calling it, shouldn't it?
Yeah, I see the calls.
Call on
I'm seeing that.
Just probably very rough.
Oh, it's probably just looking at the range DPS version.
Okay. I think the buffs look good.
Okay. Here we go.
Five, 4,
I'm gonna wait until
Bane it up a little bit, Thor.
Collins is dead.
Ignore me.
Pulling's down.
Looks like Formality second. Tempo.
Ogle, move you to the tank group. Try to make sure they have that fire.
Temper, you should be
Jack,
running
you
over.
wanna drop off.
Sorry, guys. BA that.
Thor does have their
Sarah,
adrenaline.
You wanna ease back?
I'm gonna die any second.
Drink it.
Thanks.
Neo.
On the it's on the then reestablish.
You're in battle and executing, right?
Right now I'm in defense.
Yep. Twee was on you. It's on Neo.
Chase.
It's on Chase. It's on Barrow.
It's
dead.
Oh, man.
Wait, what?
It got dead.
Who did that?
I was like, what?
Alright, that was my fault. Spamming executes at the end. But
Everybody dies.
He was just too deep in there, and he
Wait,
just,
how did that happen?
Hey, at least it worked out, right? Could have been
Dead
so
boss.
much worse if it was sticking out.
A dead boss is a dead boss.
It's a pity we
Bloody
don't
hell,
run that. Give the
Raph.
same kind of respect to guildies. Anyone dropping repair bot?
Already?
We're only like 3 wipes in.
We should have been repairing before coming here.
I've died 4 times and
I was 100.
So
True.
Okay, we got bots.
Well, I'm at 39. I'm at 39.
Are
Just
you
letting you know.
yellow or
It's getting
red?
there. It's getting there. 39. I was just wondering if you guys had it. You know, I was making sure.
I'm confident,
Yeah, we got bots.
but we'll probably wipe maybe once more.
Yeah, don't drop me out. Just making sure we had
yeah.
some.
So let's we need rogues for the suppression room, and we need another path.
Some
You guys
shitty,
know where?
some shitty clearing up ahead as well. I might, if we can, get some hunters to drag stuff away just to make life a little bit easier.
Yeah. We fight them on the lip there for a while, try to clear as much of that first floor off of the lip, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think the trick from next week is that we have both Vera and Cheese and any high threat warriors just over on the tank side in tank gear, spamming executes once it gets to that point, just with high AP. Actually, AP is not relevant to executes anyway, is it?
Crit is, not AP.
High crit gear if possible.
Yeah, if you hadn't told me to hold back, I would have just fucking recklessness and tanked it.
If I'd have moved my stupid self a little bit faster, I probably could have saved a death for a whole bunch of people in the raid. Sorry about.
I didn't even see you that high. I thought I was gonna get it.
Ooh, tanking helm.
where's Pop? Oh.
Hey man, were you wearing 8-piece of prophecy for that?
No, 3. I think a lot of it's about healing focus. If you aren't 2 out of 2, you're getting.
Just quickly, the druid belt is rolling. Just keep an eye out in the raid, please.
That's the druid belt, yeah.
The only other thing I think would be that Yin, since you were in the tank group, your tanks probably resisted more of the fire damage.
Should
Yeah, I
be.
probably did a lot of overhealing.
Both Thor and Neo should be in max FR and
Oh
decent
yeah,
stuff.
if you look at the overheal meters, I was 48% overhealing.
Nice.
Am I unriskable? Does it say pending?
Yeah, it said pending. I'll try throwing you another res. Still saying
I'll
red
relog.
pending.
Do none of the warriors want that? That's simple.
It should be
I'm sure
using,
they'll want it once it comes to the EPG phase.
But they're supposed to be rolling before that. Whatever.
Their attacks.
Yeah.
Wait, well, is it?
No, I think we decided only tier 2, only Wrath.
You can just do Need if you like Vera. It's not actually a tanking helm.
When you distribute it, just hit main spec instead of tax. It'll let you correct for mistakes after the fact like that.
Are you gonna actually bid for that Ogle or what?
Yeah, you can't.
I did. Yeah. No, I installed the wrong flipping add-on before.
Whisper. I think it's exclamation part.
Exclamation need, I think, is the
Yeah,
command.
to ask someone to basically when we say to.
Yeah, the only issue is that you won't be able to do off-spec stuff.
Yep.
It's the
You
same.
can specify it.
But to be fair, I don't think much stuff is going to be going off-spec tonight.
So, in these packs, I think there's one in particular we want to sleep, one of the Dragonkin.
I was actually thinking we'd have hiders kite him down the stairs, sorry. It sounded like something else. If the group could be off to this side where Cheese is standing at the moment and just pull one out or two out. Grats Ogle. Nice piece, that.
Definitely
the same ugly
huge
graphics
upgrade.
as the crafted. Go Magies.
Okay guys, so after you kill Veilstraz, you may be chosen to kite the various trash mobs above his room. For the purposes of this video, I will be kiting the Death Talon Flame Scale, but for kiting, you should treat all these mob types the same. Where your raid is standing will determine whether you take the mob back to Razorgore's room or Veilstraz's room. If your raid is choosing to fight in Veilstraz's room, you'll need to kite the mob back to Razorgore's room. If your raid is choosing to fight under the suppression room, then you can use Veilstraz's room to kite the mob. Make sure you have either aspect of Cheetah on or your swiftness is Xantha Potion consumed.
Front here.
Right off the bat, just like
So
with
maybe
Razor
just
Gore's
take my
Dragon Kit,
target.
you're going to want to start off with a distracting shot. Once you
Tell
have
me if
established
you
your threat on the
can,
mob, you can
take
kite
my
them
target. Tell me if you could hibernate him.
So that's a Grats Assign there somehow?
It's out of range, I think.
Oh, it won't let you know unless you're in range.
I mean, yeah, it's just saying out of range.
The caster ones are sleepable.
Okay, those are the small ones, huh?
Yeah.
The captains are not.
No.
Okay. So.
Can we get buffs back up, please?
So some of you guys have recent experience in here with these packs, probably. Is there a kill order works best?
Everything but the captain?
Anything else first but the
Yeah,
captain?
literally anything else. Just have a hunter kite it, dude.
If the
Like,
captain
kite
is
the captain.
yeah, if the captain is next to any of the other mobs, it will make them stronger.
Okay, okay.
So if we can kite the captain, we get a hunter kiting the captain and we'll just peel some others and kill them. Slacks, do you want to basically kite. Can we move everybody over this side of the door, please? Everyone.
Okay. I think I've got the first group marked up. Oh, no, I don't. Shit. Is it a group of 6? Oh, man. Okay.
Yeah, it's 5 on the other side, it looks like. So yeah, it must be.
So just sleep the 2 casters,
Yeah.
and then
Um,
have the hunters
let me see
kite
here.
1 target each.
Okay, so Slacks, I'm going to have you kite the captain. He's a he's square.
Yeah.
So it's
Basically,
going to tank Skull. Neo will tank X.
can we get hunters to peel the skull and the X off to the other side as Slacks runs past with the rest, and then just I'll call feign death once we've put them down, and they can run. But basically, Slacks, if you want to come over this side, run out this side once you've got the pull, and basically down and into Razor's room. We shouldn't need that long, but it'll give us plenty of space. Eighth, can you pull the skull to Thor? And Guns, can you pull the X to Neo, please? Or basically just pull it to the group.
Are we?
We'll have Moon, Hibernate Moon, and Formality, Hibernate Triangle. Neo get the X, and there's a Diamond as well. Nuke, tank the Diamond.
You got it.
And we're going to pull them down onto this platform.
It's, don't tank the extras, just the skull and the X. Don't tank the others. Or don't grab the others until the feign death is finished. Yeah.
So I don't tank the other one?
Keep an eye for when it comes back up. Basically treat it like Drac in Ubers. Wait till it comes back, and then you can figure out what you're going to be. Can we get the raid, including the off tanks or the first tanks over this side as well? Let the hunters peel. So Guns pull the X once it comes past, and Eighth pull the skull.
Jeez, what is happening with Diamond?
Sorry.
Diamond is going to be tanked by Nuke.
Right.
Only after it comes back, though, please.
I don't. Is Diamond being kited? I didn't think that was called.
I think. All right. Sorry. What I want to do here is have everything kited except for skull and X to start. So we'll just peel single target peels for skull and X. That way.
So
we
are
only
the
need to focus
druids
on those
not
two.
hibernating our targets then?
If you can, do it. But if you miss it, then you can just get it when it comes back. Make sense? Try to get it as it goes past, but if you can't, we'll just get it when it comes.
Okay. Kill order Skull, then X.
All right. Good.
Who do you want to initiate?
Slacks.
Okay.
And you ready? Everyone move
5,
back a little bit, please.
4, 3, 2, 1.
To it. The hunters peel for you.
So we know when you want me to release.
Neff, grab your target.
Moon's got Diamond now.
I tried to tank Diamond, but he didn't like me.
You probably feign death now. Slacks if you need.
Okay. Okay, he's coming.
Who dies next?
Diamond.
I'll get triangle.
Oh. Let's bring Moon down next.
He's targeting Polings, the captains. Okay. Yeah.
I think he cones, so face him away. Same thing with this guy, face him away.
It seems to be doing AoE.
Yeah, that seemed to work. Insurance repeat.
Wow.
Kite him to Vale's room.
Good job.
Okay, no deaths.
I was trying pretty hard to die there.
This is easier than MC.
Alright, let's not get
Can I
too
get some
cocky,
spot
please.
buffs, please?
Same deal again.
Just
Same shapes, same deal. Just FYI, when we get up to the suppression rooms, we're going to be going along the right side so that we avoid any risk of things coming down from the top and completely destroying us. Let me talk about the boss fight as well. So when we get up to the top layer and we're ready to pull the boss, the tanks will be pulling the boss onto the right side of the door and basically fighting for aggro. The ranged DPS and healers will be on the left side of the door, kind of hugging the door as much as possible so you don't get hit by suppressions. Do all of the rogues have their rogue tools to be able to disarm the traps in the suppression rooms?
Okay, looks like there's only 5 in that group. So
yeah,
should be a little simpler. Everyone back. We'll just pull them to the same positions.
Same deal.
And the hunters will know a little bit better to hang back to peel them off. They do this charging thing too, by the way.
So Diamond ran free last time until I started tanking it.
Okay.
Try to move out of the space and let the hunters actually. Eighth isn't there, then Kiana, can you pull the skull to Thor, please? And Guns, pull the X to Neo. Try to stay clear of the door so we don't get any contact aggro until we've moved him into position. You right with that, Kiana?
Sure, I'm pulling to Thor, but what was the shape?
Single target the skull to Thor, please.
After it's initiated.
Moon will hibernate Moon.
Okay, I'll pull on timer.
All right, guys, move back out of the doorway, please. I don't want to get contact aggro.
Okay, I'm pulling in 5, 4.
Same deal, Thor. Let the hunter tag one. Bring it over to you.
There's an unmarked one. Moon's got it.
There was a 6th.
Oh man, I swear there were 5.
That means I won't be able to re-hibernate Moon.
Fine,
I'll grab Moon.
I'm spamming Moon. I got you.
Thanks.
Okay, Fanny. He's running back.
I'm down.
Neo.
He's targeting Hyperics.
The one's getting a little bit lost down there with the pathing, so we got. Moon next. Back around, Thor.
You got the guy coming up behind the raid.
Neil's got it.
These guys skinning during the fight.
Can you hibernate while you're in form?
No.
No.
Fluffums can just take the moon target.
Alright,
They'll
moon.
died.
Right, we're going to break the barrels over here, and then Hurley Black Breath is going to come out. I need 2 tanks on him for the threat not back.
We're gonna need to repally buff.
Go.
So we're gonna hope to clear most of this room, batches at a time, on this lip over here, kind of close to that far grate.
Watch out when you come into the door. We don't want casters ahead of time. Yeah, we'll try to pull that stuff out to start with, and then we're going to move along the right side wall. I've heard there's some issues with being on the left side and possibly pulling things from above, and we really don't want to have to do. Rogues, you pretty much want to stay in stealth, disarming traps the whole way through.
Can we clump up your buffs here?
Should tanks still be in fire resist?
No. Is there 2 sets of orcs?
Yes, there's one in the back. They're all the way back on the right now.
Okay. Okay, so we'll try to grab the orcs first, I guess, when they come around, and for that, I'll have. We might need a counter spell to bring them forward, or silence. Thor will have Skull. Neil will have X. Moon, I'm going to have you on Square. Nuke, stay in tanking gear to grab a Dragonkin if you can.
All right.
Formality, maybe try to focus on grabbing the whelps, because we'll get a batch of whelps when we pull them too. With a little help from Consecrate by Ogletark, maybe. I'll wait for him to come back around. When you think they're in good range, Nate, you mind grabbing the orcs?
Yeah, here.
Yeah, they should pat to the right here in a second. Let's stay here for this first pull. Yep. Grab them now.
Sorry, you said to the right, so it was like.
And the orcs And the dragonkin in this area do not respawn. Is that correct? The whelps do very quickly, but I believe the orcs and the dragonkin do not.
They have a 10-minute respawn. So
Okay.
it might be 5 minutes. It's 5 or 10 minutes.
So if you wipe, you'll have to redo it.
Okay.
Or if you're super slow.
Okay. Let's go ahead and grab that star.
Yeah, whoops.
You got a circle? Oh, you got it.
I've got someone at my door. Jeremy.
Do we want to start pulling along the right side now, Phil? Let's get our rogues down and putting suppressions down, please, along the right side.
And we'll duck into the cubby to the right to rest.
Yep.
Yeah, we need to follow target.
Follow the moon and the star.
Okay.
The moon.
Cool.
Watch your threat and don't overdo it.
We have to get all the way to the right here to be able to rest.
So be a little bit careful.
Once the whelps are down, you can drink.
Come in.
Okay, is it possible to drink now?
Yes.
Okay, drink.
Get that skull back to the group where they are, please, or where we are, please. You get a chance. Those. Do it.
Okay, let's try to move up one. Wait, we
We
got
got a
these,
res.
orcs.
Yeah. Well, we got a res
Back
now.
to the wall. Should we mark these orcs up?
Yeah, we got him up.
Are we good for mana?
The unmarked is the square.
Grab that one.
Oh yeah,
Grab
go
that
and grab
yeah.
one.
Not bad.
Oh, group's coming.
I didn't mean that. I mean pulling it around.
Alright, let's get
Okay, let's
up.
move up and drink right here. Oh, we got a res.
But let's move up and stay in the spot for the moment, please. Far corner.
We're moving up again. I see people past this.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Right. Tag those things and bring them back, please. Come again.
Okay, let's go to the middle room.
Everybody inside. We've got casters at the top of the stairs incoming.
Oh, wolves behind us.
Wolves behind.
Okay, let's move up into this room.
In this landing, you mean?
Yep.
Cool.
Now, if you're on Discord, we can probably.
Alright, let's settle in this corner. Stop pulling for the moment. Suppression trap.
Yeah, I'm inside the instance. I'm gonna set a suppression.
Someone's going out.
Alright, hold up, drink, and summons, please.
Where's Athena?
Not in the instance.
Have we got everyone here?
Looks like
It's
it.
moving.
Can you guys not stand in the flame strike, please?
Let's go to this far corner, I guess. We're gonna duck into that first cubby is our first kind of goal here.
Can we close?
Get him.
Yeah.
Get that one faced away. Watch your threat on it. Rogues can focus on getting those traps down and keeping them down, please.
Standing in flame strike again.
Maybe grab the next one.
How close is it? Let's try to duck into this cubby.
Stay with the star, please.
I can grab another one if you want.
Not yet.
In. Let's get a rest stop here, please.
Yeah.
Drink up.
Drink up.
Did we get oh, we did get Darneth. Okay, good.
Try to
Let
tank
me-
it near the entrance door.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
Dragons
gonna
come out.
tank him.
Everyone stay.
Okay, just wait till it
Rogues,
backs
those
back.
two traps just outside here for the moment.
Are we ready next time?
Yeah, one. Probably get him down.
Let's do Paladin rebuff real quick.
move too far, Thor. Right. Next up.
Summoning Athena.
Give some time for summon.
We're not summoning.
Pull him out of there.
Taking a break after this.
Yeah.
Break. Get there up.
Drink up. Everyone get tucked in.
I'm summoning Athena.
We've got more coming. Put the summon.
The balls for the moment, please. Waiting for the summons.
Yeah, we're not pulling. It was just the whelp.
Everyone hug in tight, please, while we're summoning, so that we don't get any proximity calls.
I don't take that one out. Not sure. I'll just try again.
Drink up.
In combat.
I don't think we got that. Let's get Athena in. Guys, pull to the back of the, right near the wall, please.
Can we get that out?
All the way back.
Yeah, I'm missing a soul stone now.
Everyone
Sorry,
back
sorry.
to the wall, pull less whelps.
Is everyone ready for the next one?
Including you, Slacks. Hang on.
Do we have to summon Gagstar as well, or?
No, I'm out here on the pylon.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Okay. I think we're ready for another big. Yeah.
Grab one.
Go.
Got the Warlock Hunter here.
Do so far out.
Is that all the
Moving
dragon
into the
can-
next cubby, please.
Yeah, that's it.
Sweet. Okay. Good job, Rogues.
Now push one more. Push one more. While we
One
got
more.
Stay to the back of this cubby, right on the moon, please. We do not want to pull a boss accident.
And he sees through stealth, so rogues don't go past that corner there.
Okay, so where the boss is standing, we want the ranged DPS and the healers on the right side of the door, the tanks and the melee DPS on the left side of the door. Tanks fighting for aggro. If melee DPS get aggro, just get around in front of him and stay alive or die or whatever you want.
You mean our left or his left?
Our left. So casters on the right side of the door, melee's on the left side of the door, facing into the corner. You're going to get flicked back and there's a slight aggro drop, so just fighting for aggro as hard as possible. Alright. Mana good.
Alright.
Buffs look good.
Stand by just a second. Alright, good.
So tanks will be stacked?
So we stacked in the corner.
5,
Triangulate
4,
again.
3, 2.
None of your kind should be here. You have to prove yourselves.
The corner.
While we're positioning, everybody clear whelps.
To the corner. Other side.
Ooh, doors down.
Formality. Turn it around. Let the tanks position it, please. Get Thor up if we can. DPS are down.
Tanks spread for aggro.
He's dead.
Vera. Get the tanks up.
Resing Thor.
Formality.
The melee need to put their back to the wall. They're getting kicked into some of the whelps.
Guns, FD. Blacks FD. Con smash. Move it, please.
Get him. You want him in that tanking spot.
Oh god.
On there. Cozy.
Okay. Do we have to clear all that to get back in?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh man.
We're able to get white protection. No.
No,
It wouldn't work.
Okay. So the positions we had will probably work okay. It wasn't quite what I was indicating, but it works anyway. So if the tanks are on the far side of the door, it's actually probably easier if the boss is in the corner
Here's
where
how I
Thor's
saw it.
now. So the star.
Here's how I saw it. Is like this, yeah.
Yes, yeah. And we want to move
Okay.
the raid to where the boss currently is. So the healers and casters are over on
So-
the left side of the door.
Right where Vera's corpse is, that's where range should be.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
And then
So that way
I tank
the
it
tanks
from the
can-
star with my back to the wall, and the
And the melee
other
DPS can be
tanks.
facing into this cubby here, so that the knockback is not going to knock them back into more.
I do have a
Dude,
soul.
yeah.
I do have a
won't
soul
matter.
stone if you guys want me to
It's not gonna
try
work.
and get into a cubby. Alright, sure.
Solid
Alright, run
10
back in.
boys. Not
Yep.
bad. Not bad at all.
So is Thor tanking him with his back to the gate, or
Not to the gate.
I did it
To-
wrong. I did it
to the
wrong.
right side of the gate. So
Yeah.
you want it into the corner, so all he can do is flick you into the corner, and the melees will be sort of triangulated off to the side. So when the blast wave happens, they just get flicked into the cubby rather than flicked into more.
Yeah, I don't know. This description, maybe it doesn't matter for me, but like it's a little hard to visualize what you're saying. I'm running back though.
so Thor is going to tank him with his back in the in that right corner. So
Yes.
Thor's going to be right on the angle of the corner.
Yep.
And then
And you
melee will
melee
be
will be to my right on his hip.
Okay.
From my standpoint. And then
Basically,
where I actually tanked him to begin with is where the range DPS will be.
melees
Range-
basically just want to face in such a way that when you get knocked back, you're knocked back into the gate or into the cubby, but not out into the well.
and then the off tanks are going to be stacked with the melee.
That's okay.
Yes.
Hey,
No,
suppression rooms dealt with very well.
Yeah, that was
Good job.
awesome.
My understanding is that the tanks can be in front with Thor. It's Thor's specific knockback that lowers threat. Am I wrong?
It's a cone. It's a cone thing that he does, but he has a. It's the mortal strike that kills you because it hangs on there for a while, and it's worse than a regular mortal strike. So it's again, it'd be nice if after I got mortal struck, if one of the other tanks could get him. It's going to happen naturally as long as I survive. When he does the knockback, because that's a cone and it reduces threat by 50% or something. So I don't want any other tanks with me when he hits me with that. So what'll naturally happen is, yeah, exactly like Guns N' Roses was saying, that shield, if we got a discipline priest, I think we do, that'll probably save my life during that, hopefully. And when he does the knockback, it'll go to the next tank and then I think it must wear off or something. So it might come back to me like a yo-yo.
The next knockback will transition threat.
Yeah.
People running back still because we can't reason.
So just to confirm, healers and ranged DPS are going to be on the far side of the gate.
Yes. Yeah, far and near, I guess, is a more.
Where is
visual way to
everybody?
spell it.
Did you guys actually?
Yeah, we ran back. Is there a warlock over there?
Well, two warlocks just ran back.
But hey, good job on the suppression rooms. That's usually so much more painful than that.
Just some dynamite healing too.
Oh shit, gotta do it again. Nice.
Yeah.
It's really good practice, you know.
Yes,
Oh,
practice. Practice makes perfect.
Yeah. I don't think you can. It's not usually feasible to get two in bang bang.
Alright, well I would summon people, but I'm gonna use the bathroom, so have a fun run.
All right.
Wait, do I need to summon people? Where? I'm not sure where people actually are in the raid.
Are you guys still in a cubby right now?
Yeah, like Smash, where? Because we're right by the entrance to the suppression room.
Oh, okay. Oh man.
Oh my flippin' goodness.
I know who that was.
What's up?
Oh.
AZN just shared clock. Clock,
Oh
clock,
my God.
clock, clock.
Nice.
Clock, clock, clock.
We just got
Dude,
clutched.
you called him out like a knock. What's up with you?
Well, apparently I have no quest. That's weird.
I just leave it in my log so I don't get.
So we ready? Or what's up?
Yeah, and there's a glitch with quests right now if you have questing.
Oh, I'm sorry. It looks like everybody's more or less here. Except for, Hey Guns, what's going on?
I was just dead up at the top. I'll be right there.
I did the same thing, Guns, and then I was like, oh yeah, I better kill myself.
Who was summoning?
If he's running back now, we can start clearing because it takes a few minutes to clear the first batch.
Yeah.
Got 3 people away at the moment.
We still have some buffs to do and stuff.
Hype's back. You back, Murta?
Slex and knock.
Okay. Looks like we can start.
Ready?
Go ahead and get triangle first, Joe.
That would have been a little close.
Yeah, my bad.
I think we're good for the orc group.
Yep. Try and grab circle.
Our healer's still good on mana.
Really even now.
What was that?
Okay, let's move up to that second cubby.
Stay with the moon. Incoming.
Too risky.
Right, let's drink up, raise up. Never mind.
That's
Chuck all the way to the wall.
Ogle's rezzing. Don't worry about your mana healers. Combat just killed my res.
Yeah, we're still pulling for some reason.
Yeah, I can't res with combat.
Pop the pulls after this one, please.
He's back up against the wall.
Okay, drink and res, drink and res.
Alright, grabbing chase.
Guys, the wall. Get to the wall.
Alright, drink up, please.
it's good spot buffs on people who are tough.
Just call it when you want to move on, Thor.
Okay, let's see. Let's pull these orcs.
Right, hold on a second.
I got past you.
The red
Okay.
red's coming from in. Drink if you can.
Thank you, got it.
Alright.
Let's move up and
Move into the
grab
next cubby.
This is the
Grab
last one.
Grab the skull as we move in.
tight into this corner. Okay. Let's move forward. Into this platform. We'll rest in the platform.
Gonna be a caster group padding here.
I don't see anything currently.
Not at the moment.
No, not right now. It's just in general.
Keep the traps down. Let's stay in here for a moment. Let's pull some stuff in.
Drink.
Drink it up.
Keep drinking.
Dagger, bring it. Stay in
You
here,
can
please.
Orcs, grab them.
Put the thing. Grab those orcs. Go up to the top of the step, please. Move up to the top of the step. And
I got the res.
You good for another?
far corner. Stay in the corner, please.
Break, or we good?
Break for a second.
Pull back into the corner and break.
This back corner. Let's move up to the first cubby.
You want me to pull this guy?
Yeah, pull one.
Back up to the back of the cubby.
Right in the back, please. See the tank or a pulling hunter? Is he just repositioning himself, Thor, or?
No.
Yeah, it's like
Trying to
far
get
out.
him to... Trying to get that flame strike away from Groog.
Yeah, it's basically just in front of you. So as long as you're facing it outwards, I think we should be fine.
Do we want to go to the next cubby?
Excellent. Next cubby.
Go ahead and pull that...
If you leave it there, we should be good.
Yeah, the trade-off is we can't see anything, but we can through.
Second one.
Sit Paladin Bush back up.
Grab that circle. Pull them away. There you go.
Into the X-ray.
We need to break after this one.
What shit?
Got any pulls?
This should be the last one.
Tight. Get in tight.
Hold you. 5 deep.
Hide into the corner, please.
We got some reses.
Just whelps left, so no ads.
All the way to the wall, guys.
Like right in the corner.
For melee, if you see those flame strike stacks get above like 10 or whatever, just back out. A couple of you guys were up to like 15, 16, 17, which is pretty much guaranteed death.
Get those pallet buffs up on the people that died.
It's really only a big problem if you pull if two get pulled, that you'll see the stacks get that crazy. But if the melee back out when their stacks get crazy, it makes healing wait.
Okay, I think all the dragonkin are down.
Yeah, it's just little dragons. Whelps.
Buffs look good. Let's move forward to the next cubby.
Some of us were still drinking.
So again, the tanks will be on the close side
Pull the boss if you go that way.
of the gate. And the rest, the ranged DPS and the healers should move over to the far side of the gate. Melees should be so they're getting flicked either into the gate or into the cubby, not out into
Man,
the
that looks
wells.
good.
For mana, Gareki, where are you?
Let's
Right after these whelps.
What?
Once the boss is engaged, the ads don't respawn. So as we're engaging, clear out whelps.
Yep.
Okay. Here we go.
None of your kind should be
Incoming.
yourselves.
Take the whelps down to start with melees.
Shit.
Pause down.
Did I go out of range? What in the hell? Bring him over here.
Corner.
Take him to knee his body.
No, yeah.
We got ranged whelps. You needs to get to it.
Keep going. On Thorvald. Moon.
Moon.
Burn it down. On Thorvald. Keep burning.
Shift position. Nuke.
Keep it up. Moon. Shift. Moon's down.
Cozy. Gan. It's coming to range.
Oh, come forward.
To the tanks if you got
Melee
aggro.
to just slam.
Move to the tank.
Get out of the casters if you got aggro.
Move to the tank.
Gan
Gan.
to the tanks.
Gan?
On Thorvald.
Yeah.
Wow, that was close.
Finish it off.
Come on, die already.
There we go.
Oh, yeah.
Nice, good shit.
So just
Move
a
away
thing
from
for
the
next
door.
time,
Move away from the door.
LA's maybe focus on getting the whelps down around the caster pile as we move, and then we'll probably have more of them alive while the tanks establish. And yeah, we'll get a bot down.
Yeah. He can,
Sweet shaman shoulders.
Seriously.
Mana, move over to Star. That Drake will come and eat you.
I'm going to the bathroom really quick.
Crash. Nice night for mages and hunters.
Seriously.
Except it's not. These are not best saves for mages.
Yeah, nobody in their right mind.
I'll give you 4 shards for disenchant for it.
Anyone else ready yet?
It's going to be a bot going down, so.
Yeah. As soon as everybody's res.
Once I get back in the game.
I can drop mine as well.
I'll give you some shards for it.
MP5 Thunder. Nice.
Actually, yeah, that's.
If you're 2.5, we
good
go
for you, isn't it?
arcane shot, so.
You gonna drop yours, Poppy, or I'll drop mine?
I can drop mine. Do you want me to?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm back.
Drop it. Oh, there it is. So we're going to take the next boss near where we are at the moment. The tanks and...
Hey, Ugly. Like, did you take loot? Because you're... I'm not very serious, don't worry. It's given us so much time. It's totally gonna be deep.
Can you do, half counts too? 2.5?
Yeah. Why would we roll? Okay, there you go.
Look, I mean, he's clearly going too fast because he almost got down to 0 before he was even able to roll
I'm
up.
just gonna have a look and see what his gear is, because I feel like he's gonna have to vein to the...
No. +4,
Oh.
5.
Ah, yeah, he's good.
Alright, I want to clear out the rest of this room so we can use a bit of space for the trash in the next. Hey, Gan, do you have your rod with you at the moment?
It's always in his hand.
Haha, waiting for that. You got to be very careful with all of us third graders here, Greg. So.
There should probably be enough space. pull the stuff into this room so we don't have any surprise dragon ambush type situation.
I think there's more than 3, but I can't see them.
Right, just tanks get ready to pick them up, nuke down the skull to start.
Okay, here we go.
There's an unmarked one there.
Ah, there they are.
Oh my god.
I'm down.
Move out of the fire.
Oh, that's not our fire?
No.
No.
If
you're anywhere near the goblins, they'll murder you.
Yeah, we usually try and take the goblins out with AoE in the hallway, and then just tank the silhouette.
Ah,
Now we know.
freaking trash.
Yeah, this guild, man, it's so rubbish. I don't know why I'm here.
Uh-oh, he's summoning something.
Big ass skull guard.
Yeah, you're gonna want to banish that.
Oh, good, we have warlocks alive. Banish that guy.
Enslave.
Okay. Some people lived there. I mean,
Oh shit, sorry about that. Probably a bad time
Not
for
a
me to
full
go
life.
get some pain meds.
None of the
Yeah,
ones.
you notice how all the bodies are people right next to the goblins. The goblins are nasty.
Yeah, so maybe let the AoE range DPS deal with those stuff. Or let's maybe peel out one of the casters.
Unless you like eating TNT.
It's got kind of a smoky after flavor.
did these guys drop Elementium too?
Yes.
Stingy bastards.
Repair bot is still up.
Yep, use it.
Oh, he is.
Goodbye.
I think we're probably going to want the trash on the
Right side.
right side.
Yeah. So the warlocks summon shit, I'm assuming.
Yep.
In the text, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah.
It's my understanding that usually, because they target, and the AoE will stay where it was when the targeting started. So usually what people do is they have the mages run laps in a stack around the arcane explosion, and they'll never get hit.
Ah, cool. Sounds like an old school strategy, running around in circles, spamming after
Yeah.
an explosion.
But the idea is, if any of the technicians are targeting you, do not sit still. It doesn't matter where you run to, just make sure you're moving. I have raid frames that let me know when a thing is targeting me. Not raid frames, nameplates.
So I guess melee kill the skull and the X first. What do you lay down AoE in this entryway, just kind of ahead of time? Is that what you guys do?
Just
Let's
drop
try to get a feel on these
You got a
again.
mage, it's a Chad, just have him spam Arcane Explosion and go in circles.
Alright.
Melee's probably stay back from the door, let things get established. Let's maybe try to get a nice, easily killable thing out.
Nuke, I'm gonna have you take square, moon on moon. Thor has the skull, and Neo take the X.
Don't tank in the pile, please.
Yeah, pull them well back. Go ahead and grab X, I guess. Slacks.
You said a square, right?
Yeah, square.
You got it.
Holy shit, the ads are coming.
Incoming. Moon looks nice and clear from melee.
Whoa. Yeah, that didn't go
I'm
well.
down.
Jesus.
Maybe don't take that risk.
Oh, Jesus.
Your white protection up.
Yeah, I have a soul stone. Don't.
Is that one pull?
I don't think that's.
Yeah.
That's
Yes,
not one pull.
that's one bull. Yes.
Seriously?
Yeah, like I said, we gotta. If we do the lap thing, everybody need like stay together. I'm thinking what happened is we pulled that. I mean, we pulled aggro and got a bomb on us and we didn't move. Yeah, I got a bomb.
Yeah,
Just watch
they,
out. Wait a second before resurrecting.
Oh yeah. There's summoning circles here.
Oh yeah, they enraged fog. That's
No.
times 2. Running towards the entrance.
I mean, yeah, if we you know, make sure all the suppression shit's down, I mean, we could kite some.
Alright, boys.
Ah, shit.
Oh, there
You
we
guys
go.
got a plan for this, or we just winging it?
Oh no.
Oh, there we go. There we go. We're good.
Okay.
Sweet.
Okay, let's maybe, once we've got everybody up, let's clear a little bit further back into the room so we've got a bit more space to play.
Yeah, you want a mage or a paladin to have aggro on all those goblins.
Mage.
What if we do this? What if we just plan on kiting them way the hell back, and then mages come through and arcane explosion? Just the technicians.
Do we want to
But
like?
if you do that, you're gonna have all your mages clumped together. It's better just
You just
to.
want one, dog.
Do
Yeah,
one.
you just have one
Hang
mage
on.
put on some fire resist and run in a circle.
There you go.
And the arcane explosion, which is plenty of threat to hold all the goblins.
And all
And you
the other
assign
AoE
one
just
healer
right on
specifically
top
to
of
that
him.
mage to just spam that mage, and they'll be fine.
Okay.
Let's
Anybody
clear
sitting on a chunk of FR? Any mages?
Dog, just pick one.
All right. Pesty.
Yeah, what's up? What do you want me to do?
You're,
You want me to run
you're
around arcane explosion and kiting?
Yep.
Alright,
It's
I'm
not
gonna
even
die.
really kiting. You just run around in a circle right where they are, basically, and arcane explosion.
And try not
Just
to
don't
get
stay
blown up.
still.
Their
because they're gonna
dynamite
pop
has a
off.
really big delay. Like they target you, they aim, they throw it, and it goes where you were a few seconds
Yeah.
ago. So as
Yeah,
long
so
as
what
they're
I mean
moving,
by that is I'll probably die because I'll run back into it like a retard.
Well, don't-
Circles.
if you run in a circle, you won't run back into it. Run in a circle.
at least like 10 to 15 yards diameter circle.
5 prediction pots, I think.
And then everybody's throwing AoE on top of the guys while you're doing that.
Yeah, I might pop my other armor on.
Meanwhile, we will pull the other targets off and move them away.
Yeah, I think we would have. Once we're back up, let's go much further back into the room so we can have
Yeah,
some space.
let's clear all the way to the back.
Do we want to have who do we want to have doing it?
Probably a pally.
I mean, I can just spam flash heal on if that's what you want.
Where's Arcanite CB's
So we'll have Yin and Coins maybe double up on them. Or is that too much? Also, you don't want to block them, right? Because that will sort of defeat the purpose.
Top works.
No, wouldn't it cause the healers to pull aggro? You want the mage hold.
Okay, so I'm just running around like
Magic,
in
yeah,
that hallway space, right? Or am I running around out here in a big circle?
Just run around right in the doorway in a
okay,
little
so-
circle about the size of the door, and spam arcane explosion.
Yeah, Pest AD, the engineers actually should not be moving. Constantly throwing at you because you're running within their range, but and you're in a circle that's just wider than their clump, and that'll cause them to always trail behind. I mean, they'll cause the targeted AOE to always trail behind you. They should
I'm
stay in
gonna
the center.
amplify magic myself, so you can heal me big time. And then I'm gonna die.
But it'll be for a good cause.
And just for one more time, we have Yin and Coins bombing heals on.
We still need quite a few buffs.
Still puzzled where Arcanite CD's body might be.
Just start summon him. He just zoned in.
Okay. So you can actually tuck into that
So heal me big time.
the top of
And
the
then I'm
ramp
gonna die.
to get LOS. Although I doubt you'll hold their attention that long. Thor on the skull, Neo on the X, Moon on the moon, Nuke on the square.
Am I supposed to do anything fancy with Moon? Somebody said potentially cutting it.
Yeah, just getting him away from the the goblins.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna grab them as soon as they come running.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. In the door area probably.
Yeah.
Go ahead and grab X when Moon is at the far end. Slacks.
Oh, you want me to initiate?
Yeah.
Okay.
5.
Well, I'll wait until
Wait.
it's at the far end. So.
Okay.
1.
Says now.
Do you want me to like pull him to the end of the room and give us?
Yeah, pull the things we want to kill away from the goblins if you can.
Yeah, just go booking for the end of this floor.
Okay, who do you want me to pull? The brood lord or Death Time? or what?
The X.
At Bestie, can you hook up an int on me, please?
Who was that, sir?
I'm coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But never mind. More important things. Oh hi.
Oh,
What the?
rip.
Oh my god!
White protection.
No,
I
we
fight
got
him
this
off.
shit. Pesty, AoE him. Come on, man. I got you. Big heals.
I'm dead. I got smacked in the face by the bullet.
That sucks.
Was that close enough to the right thing to do?
Yeah, you seem to be doing fine there, actually. Aside from if that was you that pulled the boss, that probably wasn't so good that part.
Yeah.
I don't think I did that.
I love the guy's run.
There's a portal up. Wait for it.
Wait a sec.
Yeah, don't res. Oh, man. They do de-res really quickly unless there's a rogue to kill.
Yo, you know what I mean. I don't think I pulled that.
I'm really curious what happened.
Dog, it doesn't matter, dude.
It's gonna matter because I'm gonna do it again, and then I'm gonna like, you know. So if it was me, then I kind of need to know. But
No, yeah, I went and looked at the log. It looked like it. Hold on 1 second. That's strange. It looks like it might have been Moonshine. Where were you standing? Moon, where are you standing? Just curious.
Back at on the left side of the gate, back like 40 yards. Why?
Probably can't.
I'm looking, and it looks like it was on you first. I'm not sure. I might be misreading this.
There's no way I pulled it because I was hanging way back and just very fire to Moon.
I think
Actually,
one of us
one
has
second. Let me make sure.
themselves day.
Well,
I
let's
think-
just assume it was my fault, and I'll,
I'll just like, if we can get them through the doorway a little further. I'll
Oh,
go
dang.
around on this.
That's strange. Looks like it might have been hyper. That's weird.
Days like still accurate? Can you like drop the DI? You good?
Yeah, Day, can you try and drop the D? Sorry.
What is this bullshit?
Oh my god, he's alive!
God damn. how
Super
long
weird. Where'd they come from then? Is there an ad that always picks them up?
Nah, dog, don't worry about it, dude.
No, he pats around the room, so maybe one of the mobs on the far end got him as he came back this way.
Strange.
I'll just pay more attention to him and make sure he's really far away before I pull. So yeah, if that was me, sorry.
Boom, I like this plan. It's a good plan. Let's execute the plan.
I think I should just try and despawn them with my death.
What's alive, dude?
Don't know.
I support anything that kills them. Man.
Actually, if you want to
should
get
go, it's
back
probably
really
me.
far, I can try and.
There you go.
Oh no.
See if they go now.
No. Just, I mean,
That's
like,
about
let,
10 seconds.
Sean, can you res him and we'll let him try.
There you go.
Good job.
There we
Good
go.
job.
Good job.
Take
Great
it
sacrifice,
one for the
MM.
team.
Now we don't 100% know if that was necessary or they just happened to despawn
Well,
around the same
next
time.
time it happens, let's have MM do it again.
Yes, exactly.
something that might help me too. When that warlock has come the last couple times, the skull, he stops at the doorway. Can I get a counter spell on him at about that time from like Darnath or something?
That's a fair point if one of them stopped.
Okay, clump for buffs here, folks.
So I'm guessing everyone else is also out of their like arcane power.
Well, at least Pesty, you can say you had to do some weird shit just like the hunters.
Yeah.
Do you want a priest to kite it with Holy Nova?
Holy Nova doesn't generate threat, that won't work.
Ah, damn it, that's right. God damn it. I just wanted to be a smart ass.
He knows.
Fuck!
He was the mage was one of the last people still alive sitting there kiting, so I think he was doing fine.
No, he was fine. Pesty and I had that shit. We were gonna get him.
Yeah, I just got smacked by the warlock.
Yeah, dude.
Also, like, yeah, the warlock just stopped in the middle of the hallway there. We need a line of sight him, don't we?
Well, that's what we're saying now. I'm going to get Darneth to throw a counter spell on him as I go taunt him. Okay, well. Oh, we are short one dead hunter.
Who was apparently ready.
Ah.
And yeah, buffs.
It tricks you guys every week.
I'm just waiting for Kuzi to get back in that dungeon or raid. I'll summon him.
You guys want to wait for the fire maw to come and go, and then
Yeah, that would be smart.
For sure.
And then when I pull it, it will be my fault.
Okay, are we ready after he goes?
Yeah.
Pulling now.
Yeah, go ahead.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's got squirreled.
I think Pesty needs some help with those technicians. We need some AoE on them.
The mages were soloing stuff.
We can help him once the.
Just think of this as the new Lashers.
Yeah, it's just you go home eventually. So.
One left.
Hey.
This overseer's a thick boy.
Seriously.
There's a couple of ores. You want to grab those when you did.
I honestly thought we'd be before Pesty was, but shit. Got a lot of health.
Alright, Miles
It's a
coming
very
back.
beefy caster.
Just watch out if you're in the doorway.
Back up, back up.
Back up.
Oh my God, we can learn. Progress.
Why would it read?
Hey, it
So you're
wasn't my
saying
fault.
there's a chance.
So quick clarification. I think we can actually, we don't need to clear the cubby to do the boss next, right?
I'm looking at
It's
the.
usually done in the doorway actually here.
No, I know, but
Yeah.
we don't.
I'm looking at the
to it.
picture that
Yeah, no. Here. I got the strat, but hang on. Somebody just tell me when there's a big giant fucking dragon in my blind spot. So I'm gonna tank him right here.
Is there a way to LOS check in the called?
He's gonna have a stacking debuff. So and this is so the drakes we can actually taunt. But I'm not sure at what point we need to get out of his range and let the
It says on the picture.
Like 5 or 6.
Yeah.
He is
5 to 7. 5 through 7. Rotate out. The OT becomes the new MT.
he is coming back into the room.
Thank you.
By the way, we do need our cloaks for this one.
So
Tanks do, yeah.
my main OT off tank's going to be here, and then comes in and taunts him and takes the same position. A wild card is
The entire raid,
wing
by the way,
buffet.
needs cloaks.
And the raid needs cloaks for this. The wild card is the wing buffet that he does, which is going to drop aggro. So we do need at least a third tank that is high on the threat and able to come in and grab that position.
So we are using NXT scale cloaks now, guys.
The same thing. See, Flo is in position here. Apparently, there is a perfect position that you can get in where you can heal the tank and not take. But I don't know what that is. But they say split your healers in half so
Here.
that they
Because
can.
if you're standing here and you're in the doorway, see where that grate is? You basically want to be. Where's that fucking dragon? Basically want to be tanking here. Can you hit me from that angle, healers?
No, so healers usually hang out like right where I'm at.
Right there.
Well,
Yep.
you don't want to be in line of sight. So if the DPS is over here,
we've got
the
a
DPS can hit them,
tank,
and
so
the healers
hang on.
hide.
Can you hit Thor where he is?
For the tank healing, we come in here, and then run
Okay,
back.
so I
when we
can't
get our
tuck all the
7
way
stacks.
back, but
He's coming back out.
Alright, Miles.
okay. So I'll either call for an off tank to come grab him, or drop threat, at which point he needs to be grabbed from an off tank who's who doesn't have any debuff stacks from over here.
Oh shit. Let me just fix up the groups as well. I didn't refix things.
And you need full FR for this fight, I do believe. So it probably needs to be me and Neo with Moon as the third tank.
Yep.
And any confirmation whether we can grab him without taking these worm guards?
Well, clearly we did it a few minutes ago.
That's true.
Yeah, we should be fine as long as he comes up. Position that I've seen is that we actually have a DPS healer on this other side.
No, that's the tank healer. So the healers, the raid healers are going to hang out here.
Okay.
Like where I'm at right now. Range DPS are going to be just a little bit over. So they're in line of sight of the Drake. The raid healers will be here and they'll be out of line of sight the whole time. The tank healer will be around the corner
come
here
back.
to heal. I see him. Thank you. And then when they get their stacks, they'll come back and swap out with someone.
It's going to get some input from.
I mean, we can line of sight on the other side.
Okay. So advice from Flo is that melees will move out at 4 to 5 stacks and then bandage themselves. So stacks of the D. So just keep that in mind. Healers focus the tank. Range DPS want to be out here with those healers though. And, you can line of sight they're getting around here where Gangstar is standing in the.
Are we splitting healers up? Because, like, as on this image.
That's what I was trying to ask in the healing channel and shit.
Alright, so there's this line. It's like right here where Gangstar is. And in this line, you can heal the tank, but you can't see the boss. Because if you can see the boss, then you're getting stacks of the flame buffet stuff. But if you're along this line where you can see the tank but not the boss, you won't be hit by it, and you can just heal to your heart's content. So if you're in this line and you're starting to get the flame buffet, all you have to do is just move a little bit to the right, and then move a little bit to the right till you can still heal the tank, but you can't.
Scooch.
You can do the same thing with the off tank.
Okay, and so when the melees need to get out, they can just run around here and bandage themselves at say 4 or 5 stacks, yeah, where Cheese is standing.
And that's where the range stand too, yeah?
No, range can
No,
stand.
range is
Range are
around.
gonna have to move in and out, so they'll need to move to step out, DPS, and then get back in, step out, DPS, and get back in. Because the healers will be able to see the tanks, but they won't be able to, like the healer position is not possible to see the boss. That'd be right, yeah?
Yeah, so you'll have to pop out kind of past the healers, and then DPS, and then if you get a couple stacks, you want to come back, and then like either bandage yourself or wait for the flame buffet to come off, and then go back out and DPS again.
All right, no more than 5.
6 to 8
Yeah.
stacks, and then you
So
get
if you look at Moon right now, basically you throw shadow bolts, and then when you reach 5 stacks, you just step over like this.
Let me summarize. You put your left foot in, put your left foot out, put your left foot in, shake it all about.
Are you gonna do the hokey pokey?
Yeah, pretty much. And then that's all we need to know. And if we take another half hour to pull this, we're not going to get anything else done. So
Yeah, we need
Oh
to
my
at least
God,
try
this
it
man's a fucking genius.
and get it or fail it. Either way, and we'll learn something in the process.
All right. Let's make sure we've got some wide protection up. But if we get these positions right,
That's all set up.
just call out if Thor is standing too far back. He may get buffeted into that
He's
corner, but
coming
he just
back.
needs to
You want
step
me to
forward
pull
and
it?
inch again.
I'm good now, right?
You good?
Yep.
You pull
Just,
it when you come
just
back?
be ready when you get buffeted.
Do you want me to pull him?
Yep, let's do it.
Put your cloaks on, peeps.
Make sure you
You shouldn't need them unless you're the tanks or the...
Yeah.
Incoming.
No, everybody's supposed to have the cloak on.
Not for this fight.
Interesting.
On the side.
It's only now.
Fuck.
Move him back in. Neo, get him in position. Let's just recover. Melees get out for the moment. Get the tanks. Get him into back into position. Gotta move him out and then in. Alright. A bit messy. Nuke it up.
Well. So
Healers were still trying to position there.
Sorry.
Yeah, we can't DPS until like we're told we can do peace because it was bad and repeatedly.
Yeah.
We have
got to make sure that
section.
got to make sure that his body is actually on the other side of that door.
Right.
I think once they got messy, we were kind of.
I don't think having the cloak on would have done much in that particular situation because we were going to die no matter what. But
I get
damage
that, but what I was trying to say is like, if something comes up like that and it's recoverable, and he happens to Shadow Flame, if you're not wearing the cloak because you thought you could get away with it, and then it's no longer recoverable.
One piece of gear is probably an easy thing to put into
you should
mix.
Exactly. Like, why risk it?
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, the Shadow Flame does 4,600 damage with the initial part without even
You'll
the
die.
dot. So if you're gonna live through that in the first place with the flame buffet going on, then, but I'm sure is fuck not going to.
So ideally, he's going to flame buffet the tank, and the O tank takes it right after that with no stacks of debuffs. The main tank goes and lets the debuffs fall off
to the melee spot,
and then gets the next wing buffet.
So if we're gonna do the wonky like heals are out of line of sight around the corner, goofy. Once you get him in position, you cannot move Thor because that's what happened.
Yeah,
we had
yeah.
put you
I-
we had put you in a position where we could get to you, and then then you moved and he just fucking went to town on you.
You've got to be exact on that position, so you've got to be just forward of the edge so that they can see you.
Which means I better do the pull myself too.
Yeah. It's probably better that you do the pull because that way you can just move back. You're not chasing the boss.
Oh, we had white protection, didn't we? Nice, perfect.
Yep.
Or you might want to just stand where you need to stand and then shoot him. He should be close enough.
How far does he come down? He comes like to the middle cauldron.
Comes pretty close.
He comes pretty close. Like we don't have to worry really about pulling the other rats.
I just think it'll be messier if you try to like go up and grab him and then move him back, because a lot can go wrong there.
Yeah.
Where are these bodies at?
So with that, you'll see that countdown on the wing buffet.
But as soon as he buffets
in front of
you,
that cone.
as soon as he buffets you, just take a half step forward so that you're back in position.
But there's an aggro drop at the same time, so there's a good chance. So the off tank needs to be ready to grab him right then.
Should the up tanks be building any threat, or should we be hiding around the corner just ready to taunt?
Taunt works. But so here's really how we should be doing it: is Neo is the preferable second tank, but you're ready to jump in just in case like a taunt fails or something. I'm just going to say don't go to whatever Vera just linked for your personal health.
Now I'm going to do it to set spite.
Oh, dude, it's meat spoon. No. I don't know.
It's just Tub Girl.
One man, one screwdriver.
What?
It's so much
Alright,
worse than one man, one jar.
PM
So
me
much.
link. No, don't.
Yeah, I can't share that. Yeah, I'm working on the NK. It's a mana restriction type situation right now.
All right, looks like we need another buff or two.
I think it's just Moonshine and Kiana that need end.
Where's the tank aura?
Oh yeah, shit. Flow.
It's up now.
Okay. Is aura's 20 yards or 30 or?
Just gonna hang out out of line of sight until we're ready. That's how we do.
I'm good there.
Yep.
You are good there if you do not move, sir.
Okay. Are we ready? Cause here comes a big giant fucking dragon.
Let's do it.
Check it out.
They're ready. And
There you go.
we'll just
Oh,
get
he
ready.
doesn't come far enough. Okay.
Let's just wait. Let's just wait. That was a little too close.
So he doesn't come far enough.
Slacks could probably
He did.
actually pull in, but he's probably going to want to feign death in front of you and make sure it's connected to you rather than running
Yeah.
Anyone got a fire water for Thor? It'll help with line of sight
through him taller.
and bigger.
Dwarf problems.
I've got one Thor.
Okay, ready? Pulling on the next pass.
Pretty sure somebody just called you short.
And skinny?
What? No.
Petite.
Compact?
Diminutive.
Compact, yeah, actually compact works.
Eensy weensy. It's very good.
Tipsy.
Okay, here he comes.
Some serious sexism going on in chat right now. That should be ashamed. Sounds like it's coming. Let's.
Oh, owned! God damn it.
Really?
I should have just run in. Shouldn't have listened.
You can move him out and back again.
You're still in a good spot, I think. Yes.
After the buffet, you want me to take it?
After what?
The buffet.
Yep, grab him.
Allies move out.
And I instantly died.
I heard that too late.
I got 6. Come grab him.
Moon's got him. Moon's dead.
Back on Thorvald.
It's got such a long time to fall off.
better res Neo.
Yeah, we don't have enough tank.
Try and spot buff Neo.
Grab him any chance you can here. 12, 13 stacks.
Neo.
What are you doing?
You good?
Gotta reposition him.
Just lost like all DPS though.
Well, at least we were learning to dance here.
Yeah, and I think I'm just gonna run back in, and you can taunt him off.
Tanks, are you guys are in FR gear, right? I was a little surprised.
But Shadow Flame is Shadow.
Yeah. And it's not resistible.
Okay, you've got your earplugs on though, yeah?
Every time it comes out, all of us have to wait another 17 seconds to finish.
Yeah, it's brutal.
Stuff's coming. So it's really bad if it happens even once.
So that positioning got wonky at the start again. Was that that pull went funny again?
You know, I think it'll probably be better for me to just go forward and shoot him myself, maybe.
So.
And then just back into my spot.
From my perspective, it seemed like the pull was fine. It's just, I think that when the first transition happened, seemed like when the problem started. Just because I think healers.
Yeah, we're talking about having Thor pull.
No, I think having done it a couple times there, now we have a better chance of doing it again.
Well, first transition, I instantly died.
No. I mean, I'm talking about from the hunter to Thor, not from Thor to you.
Well, yeah, but I mean, from the hunter to Thor, I mean, what ended up happening besides me dying? I mean, he had aggro right on it. So,
like, I think
that's the reason we
I think one of the bigger issues is like, why are dying? I want to look logs on that.
I think Sean's right. I think the transitions are where we're having problems. Neo died immediately, and I died immediately.
So
I think it's Thor's fault that I died because he had taunted fast enough. But.
Just quickly.
Yeah, he wasn't in range, and I didn't pop out.
I'm just
no. I mean.
Yeah, but like, why did you guys?
Just quickly, if the Warriors melee DPS have some half decent fire resist gear to put on, you may find that you can actually stay in longer because you don't get those stacks quite as.
Say that again.
Melee DPS, if you have some decent fire resist gear to mix in, it's worth putting that on. Tanks, you should have it on, but melee DPS, if you want to stay in for a little bit longer, it might be worth having some gear on.
Well, having done the dance a little bit there, the transition of the tanks picking it up, like I did keep him through one wing buffet, so it's not a hard loss necessarily of keeping his aggro on him.
Yeah, the issue from my perspective again was that, like, I think we had about like half a second's notice that, like, okay, the tanks are going to switch, and then by then it just, like, everybody was in the middle of still casting heals on Thor.
This too.
Yeah, I mean, doing it at stacks is just announce it like 3 and then start. Because like it's completely under control when the transition. It's just maybe just some advance notice.
I mean, do you guys not get the raid warning for the buffet?
No. Just hold on.
So you were out of line of sight of the healers.
Hold
Neo,
up.
That's why
So
you
the
went down.
transition is the issue, right? So You can see where Thor's standing. Before you taunt, stand exactly where Thor's standing. And as you're about to taunt, call transitioning to Neo or transitioning to Moon. We've just got to make sure that where possible, the healers don't need to move at all. That they can just switch to the new tank. Try not to do it when there's a breath or anything happening. So just time it. And exactly the same spot.
As long as I've got him positioned in that corner, I don't think the buffet. I don't think the buffet will get him if he's here.
No, but Neo doesn't want to be standing there when he's taunting because we don't want a directional change. He needs to stand where you're standing exactly, throw the taunt, and then you move once it's...
He just can't be there when the buffet happens because the same shit will happen to him.
We've just got to time it. So wait for a buffet and then maybe do the exchange at that point. Once Thor stepped back into position, Neo or Moon step in there, throw the taunt, exact position, and then Thor run away. Yeah. I remember this being the quirk with this fight back in the day even. We've just got to get our positioning tight and just make sure that the tanks are where the healers can see them without having to run around and chase them.
The melee, the DPS has a lot of control as long as the threat doesn't come back on them of staying alive in this. And I think that's why they've had a couple, one of the strats I saw was you have two groups of healers, one that's out there able to cast and one's getting the debuff off. Anyway. Yeah, I'll just go up and pull him and then backpedal.
Actually, I'm not ready. I gotta buff another group. Sorry.
Jerk.
Can we grab...
Hey, and just quickly, when you used to stand out here, is it just two healers that toggle?
Are you talking about the tank healers?
Not. So, are you talking all of the tank healers being on the other side, or just one or two?
It was like a train. You would swap. So you would have like two people like around here-ish just healing the tanks because they're in line of sight of the tanks. And it doesn't matter if there's a transition. When they get their 4 stacks, they come around and 2 other people come out and swap them.
Okay.
We don't need to change the strategy for now. I'm just letting you know that's how we used to do it.
All right, let's get our line of sight going.
You want me to grab him?
Are you in a good position, healers?
Yeah.
We don't know. Thor's not where he's going to tank, so we can't gauge.
All right, on the next pass. So, you want to be on the line, I think.
All right, we're good.
We're good.
That's good?
Yeah. So if you want to spot to
Ocean
stand on,
has gone offline.
see if your little feet are touching this crack line. That's where you kind of want to be. And all the other tanks, keep that in mind as well. Try to stand basically on this crack in the floor. You guys can hit me from there, yeah? Healers? Chiefs?
Yep.
Alright, cool. Let's get it on the next pass and down this SOB.
Half the raid doesn't have AI yet.
Yeah, like. And then Ocean is he's offline. So.
Yeah, we just lost one of our mages.
Can the other mages help with the buffs? Like, you can just do the short one. It's just like, I'm out of dust and I'm
Like the entire raid doesn't have it, so
yeah.
When I was up at 11 stacks, was that just nuts?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. Another thing to keep in mind is for a transition like that, of course, stop DPS.
You might want to throw in an attempt while Sion's trying to get back in.
Okay. Buffs are all good.
It says his internet went out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not sure how long it'll take.
Melee
He
stay
was
out.
also master loot, by the way. I don't know how that'll work.
Yeah, we gotta wait for a lead to trans. And it has gone to Chiefs.
Okay. I'm gonna give it to Sean Billings. Alright, grab it on the next. Melee stay out until we're established, please.
It might technically not be 15 seconds, but it's the next time he comes down the alley.
It has to be exact.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Fail.
Oh god. Oh, he's really not even hitting you from much.
Here we come. Positions. Hit it. Incoming. Got a body pull basically, Thor, so. Alright, we're established. Melees go in.
Wing Buffet coming out. He's on Vera.
On Vera, it's on Neo.
Can I get salve now? Like, fuck.
Arcanine, you gotta step out. You got 11 stacks, man.
You got what your stacks we're gonna blow up.
Wing Buffet in 2.
Chase.
On Chase.
Back on Thor.
Transition in 5.
Moonshine, could you innervate Fluffums?
Yeah, I was about to ask the Pharaohs for
Wing
an
Buffet
intervate.
in 2.
You got it.
Thank you.
Good position, Thor.
Do any of the other Pharaohs have a spare innervate?
Wing buffet in 5.
Torn on the buff.
No good, no good, no.
Come back.
Failed.
You don't have any DPS for 17 seconds.
You goof.
I don't know why, but it's coming to me on every buffet.
So you're next on threat. It drops the tank's threats.
We basically want to have 2 tanks out there in that position.
Just watch your threat, bro.
I've been standing out there half the time bandaging myself.
Yeah, you can eat the buffet.
Yeah,
instead.
all the ranged is out for 17 seconds at a time too.
Yeah, the range probably has salve.
Yeah, why aren't...
Like, DPS warriors need to fucking have salve over king.
Yeah, if we could just sort that out, we've still got 2 paladins. If we could just have Sal and Might, King's probably less essential on this.
We have white protection.
MM has MM's got a soul stone, so get some.
We're getting a lot closer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
What percentage was that?
Tweak some things.
Did you just lose yourself? Never mind.
Okay, guys. What do you say? One more attempt?
Yeah, let's get it done.
I'm down.
Was 41%.
Okay. Yeah, we smoother transitions. We're getting experience with it, so we're close.
We're not actually going to have 2 tanks out there, right? That seems
No, I think
counterproductive.
this Sal will probably fix the problem I was having. Sorry.
Yeah, you should never be. Wait, hold on. As a tank, Malvax?
No,
Because
okay.
you should never be getting hit with Shadow Flame at all if you're a tank.
Yes, you should.
Yeah, I was just running back
That's
into
not how
the
Shadow
door
Flame
after I
works.
got my stacks and
Shadow Flame will always hit you with a big single hit. The cloak only prevents you from getting a dot after.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's about right. You can't resist that damage.
You just can't be in it.
Yeah, it's just a frontal cone. So
Staff was face.
I've seen a lot of melees get hit by Shadow Flame because of those sides are coming. You can't resist it. Shadow Prot should work. If that's
Yeah, because you can absorb it, but you can't resist it.
Yeah.
Your Malfax, you can't use the pod, it won't do anything. You just have to stay out of its face, because you can't absorb it or resist it.
oh, okay. Just had bad luck and him coming out the door at the same time I was trying to run it.
Yeah.
Wow, he came a lot further that time.
That's what she said?
Oh!
ECCRIs, dude. That's the secret.
Yeah. Just never finish.
Alright, does anyone still need in? We've actually got them. Oh, except my group.
So, when we're tank swapping, you don't taunt until you're like Thor would. I mean, the tank leaving would stay until the taunt happens, right? Just making sure. I think it looked like that was what's going on. Someone can play.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get notes down for
So the wing buffet drops threat. Now I've at times kept threat through the wing buffet, but that doesn't always happen.
It says you keep aggro for like 3 seconds after the. Oh wait,
Yeah,
no, you have to cast.
It's not very long. So, but it's also there's a couple different ways you can do this. You can do a three-way, but it actually makes sense to take the buffet, let the off tank grab it, and then go let your stacks of Shadow Flame burn off, and then pick it back up at the next one. It's just a matter of it being a smooth dance.
Mm-hmm.
And we've gotten better just from a couple attempts.
Yeah, started at
Yeah, I could do that too, and it's a good point, Vera. I could do that, and since he's tauntable, Neo could just grab it at that point anyway, so that's probably a good thing.
Well,
Yeah.
buffets are on a
Priority is
timer,
keeping one
and
spot.
one swap is about 7 stacks.
Yeah. So, and a taunt hangs out for how many seconds?
It doesn't matter. So if you get hit by Wing Buffet and your threat drops to low, me or Cheese, for example, you taunt and you set back to us. It doesn't really matter how long taunt lasts.
We may want to be throwing taunt on Buffett, I think, possibly.
That's what we're talking about.
So yeah, I'll throw. So Neil, I'll throw a taunt right at the buffet, and then you can kind of take a little more time getting to it, and that should smooth it out some.
As soon as you got the Buffett, if you hit it, and then the next tank can come and taunt after you, and that's going to work fine. But I just to make sure we're staying above. I think the self's going to really help this time. But let's get our line of sight positioning, and let's get this knocker out.
Yeah, we gotta get this done. A little bit late.
Do this pass.
I stayed sober specifically for that.
What you want, pumpkins?
Is it really late for you?
No, I mean we're running late.
5:50 p.m.
It's
Yeah, as fast as bedtime.
Yeah, dude. It's
Okay.
you know my time.
Here we
I didn't
go.
mean it's late here. I mean we're running late. We want to get it
Five,
done.
Early time
because we're
for
holding
afternoon
meetings.
tea in Australia.
3,
Yeah, it's fine.
2,
Yeah, you're 2 hours
1.
behind me. Mostly I was just getting bored. And I know half the raid's gear is already broken.
Yes. One more wipe and my gears.
Doors down.
Leonard's
Okay.
position. Allies get out for the moment.
Moon.
No, nope, nope,
Sorry.
nope.
That's
You didn't even get heals.
it's happening a lot.
What happened?
Tank died and then he came through and
Shadow flame.
Yeah, it seemed like there was a huge delay though. I'm watching.
I
Moon
think
just going up,
I think when we try this next week, we actually may go with the 2 healers taking buffers.
Yeah.
So I think that positioning's a little bit too.
If the
sketchy.
positioning's touchy, then it's hard to go with precision when you're backing up. So
All right. Let's finish it up there. Appreciate anybody who's coming along from outside. Good job for the guildies tonight. Progress is nice.
but Puppy, we didn't spend 10 more minutes talking about it. And still do it. So it's all good. We'll get it done next week, no problem.
Is anybody
The cool
sitting on
thing is,
any
for those of you that
righteous
need
orbs
to
at the
leave,
moment?
Alright, what was that, Chase?
Anybody
Righteous
sitting on any-
orbs.
Yeah.
I think I sold one. I'll check my out.
not me. I've got a golden pearl.
That doesn't help.
actually, yeah, give him the golden pearl. He'll sell it. Sword.
Hey, a lot of non-SE came out tonight. Thank you very much. I appreciate that there was like so little whining and a lot of helpful advice. A lot of this guild has, cleared BWL back in the day, and so we know that just exposure and stuff will progress through it. It's very helpful to have skillful raiders that have some experience. So we appreciate your time, and thanks everyone for turning out.
Yep. Thanks all.
GG, everybody.
Alright, so what sort of after raid activities have we got going on tonight?
I thought it was your bedtime.
I didn't say that's not what I was saying.
Yeah, see?
That's not what I was saying.